God needs to be friendly. God is a friend. God is brotherly. He has brotherly love and brotherly affection. God doesn't need us. He doesn't need the world. He doesn't need the universe. He existed before the beginning of the universe, an untold, unquantified amount of time into eternity past. But at some point, he decided to create things that he can show his character to. And one way he demonstrates his character to us is he shows us friendship and brotherly kindness. It's related words and concepts. And so he did it with Abraham. It says Abraham was the friend of God. God made it's a little loud. God made friends with Abraham, and Abraham made friends. These are called, it means being a companion, keeping company with somebody. God will keep company with us. He said to his disciples, even though he was going to go back into heaven, I'll be with you always, even to the end of the age. How does that happen? I mean, that's God's intention. That's Jesus's intention. He wants to stay with people as friends and continue in the brotherhood. You see, being a part of Jesus and God's kingdom is you're part of a family, a brotherhood. And God brings you to the table, his table. He wants you to be a part of it because he wants to show you friendship. There's a great verse in the Old Testament that says there is a friend that sticks closer than a brother. Sometimes, if not all the times, friendship can be more of a devoted relationship than family relationships. I remember a guy, he couldn't get help from the people that should have helped him, but it was other people that helped him that weren't so-called in his family, maybe his friends. He noticed that. He was an older guy. And so sometimes the friendships we really want, the brotherhood we really want, is with our parents, our children, but sometimes that can't happen. But God wants to have friendship with us. He's friendly. He's not introverted. He's ambitious. He has other character traits that cause him to want to be friendly. He's bold. He takes risks. He tries to make friends with people. He tries to make friends with the things he created, the people, the men and women and children. So when you think about God, what drives him to reach out to you? Because he'll visit you. In some word or deed or document or other person or some thought in your head, he's going to show up in your life. He's that kind of God. He's ambitious, and he's trying to help everybody he makes. He wants to show friendship to everybody. Just like it says God is patient. He doesn't want anyone to perish. That's why the world still exists. That's why we're not dead yet. He's patient. He suffers long all the problems that we cause. He's hoping that people will get saved from their bad character, from being a bad personality, bad attitudes, bad nature. Because God is all good nature. He's friendly. But there's many, many enemies of God. We know Judas Iscariot was an enemy of Jesus. He betrayed him. He betrayed that deep friendship. They were friends for 3 years. They walked and talked and ate together, shared money together, did miracles together, but it didn't matter. Judas was a bad apple. He had bad character, and it came out fully in the end, and he was condemned. He betrayed the Lord of glory, the guy that didn't do anything wrong. He's a fink. And so that's a bad character trait. So what I'm trying to say is God needs to show you friendship. He wants to show you friendship. Will you let him do it? Through his son, especially through his son, Jesus Christ, and his gospel.